Good morning. As the first light of December filters through frosted windows, a new day begins across the UK. The air feels crisp, and there's a quiet anticipation in the atmosphere, as if the world is pausing to take a breath before the true heart of winter arrives. As December 2025 begins, the UK is split between two classic winter scenes. In the south, the days start with a gentle drizzle, while in the north, the landscape is transformed by a blanket of snow. This division is more than just weather. It shapes daily routines, moods, and even the way people greet each other in the morning. In London, a thick mist shrouds the Thames, softening the city's landmarks and leaving pavements slick with drizzle. A gentle, damp southern winter. Commuters hurry beneath umbrellas, their footsteps echoing on wet stone, while the city's famous skyline fades into a dreamy haze. The air is filled with the scent of rain and the distant hum of traffic, creating a uniquely cozy urban winter mood. Meanwhile, the Scottish Highlands are dazzling under crisp blue skies, their peaks capped with fresh snow and lochs beginning to freeze. Here, the cold is invigorating, and the landscape sparkles in the morning sun. Locals bundle up in thick scarves and boots, ready to embrace the day with a sense of adventure, whether it's a walk through snowy forests or a quiet moment by a frozen loch. This striking north-south contrast is the essence of a British winter. It's a season defined by its variety, where one country can feel like two different worlds. The ever-changing weather brings both challenges and delights, from icy roads to the magic of the first snowfall. While some reach for umbrellas in the rain, others lace up boots for snowy walks. Children in the north wake up hoping for a snow day, while those in the south watch puddles grow and clouds drift by. Each region finds its own way to celebrate the season, whether it's building snowmen or sharing a warm cup of tea indoors. This season, expect milder, wetter conditions in the south and colder, snowier weather in the north. The forecast hints at more rain for southern cities, while northern towns prepare for icy mornings and the crunch of snow underfoot. It's a time for waterproof coats, woolly hats, and the simple joys of winter. Let's explore what this means for you and what surprises the months ahead may hold. Whether you're braving the rain or enjoying a snowy stroll, December in the UK promises a season full of contrasts, cozy moments, and unexpected delights. So bundle up and get ready for the unique beauty of a British winter. The big picture this winter? A clear north-south split across the UK. Southern England and Wales will see milder, wetter weather with temperatures above average and plenty of rain. In contrast, northern England and Scotland will feel colder, with more frost, ice and frequent snow, especially in the mountains. The jet stream's southerly track will pull in Atlantic air to the south, while the north remains exposed to Arctic chills. This tug-of-war means winter will be anything but uniform. Prepare for your local conditions: flooding in Cornwall, snow in the Grampians. Next, let's break down how this pattern plays out month by month. December brings persistent mildness and rain to most of England and Wales. Think green, damp holidays rather than white Christmases. Atlantic low-pressure systems dominate, keeping temperatures above average and skies gloomy. Snow is unlikely in the south, but Scotland and the far north will see more wintry conditions. There, precipitation often falls as sleet or snow, especially in the Highlands, building a solid base for ski season. Even cities like Glasgow and Edinburgh could see snowflakes later in the month. December 2025 highlights the UK's weather divide: rain and wind in the south, snow and frost in the north. Two seasons, one country, just a few hundred miles apart. January 2026 brings more volatility, with the north-south split persisting, but weather patterns growing less settled. The jet stream may wobble, leading to sudden cold snaps in the south and more frequent storms. Expect gales, heavy rain, and occasional icy patches. Travel disruption is possible. In the north, colder air increases the chance of snow, even at lower levels, and blizzards may hit the highlands. One week could be mild, the next wintry. January keeps everyone guessing. The position of high and low pressure systems will determine whether you get drizzle or a dusting of snow. It's a month of meteorological mischief and unpredictability. February brings the first hints of spring, with longer days and occasional warmth, especially in the south. Milder than average conditions are likely, but don't pack away your winter gear. Late cold snaps can still strike. Sometimes the south's biggest snowfalls arrive in late winter, so stay alert for sudden changes. In Scotland and the north, winter holds on deep snow in the mountains, frosty mornings, and a real risk of blizzards. The north-south divide persists, with the south edging towards spring, while the north remains wintry. February is a month of transition, mild, damp days mixed with sharp frosts. It perfectly captures the fickle nature of British weather. Enjoy the variety and be ready for anything. Let's talk about La Niña, a fascinating phenomenon that unfolds far away in the vast Pacific Ocean, yet has a surprising influence on our weather here in the UK. La Niña occurs when the trade winds strengthen, pushing warm surface waters westward and allowing cooler water to well up from the deep. This cools the sea surface temperatures across the central and eastern Pacific, but the effects of La Niña don't stay in the Pacific. Like a stone dropped in a pond, its impact ripples outward, influencing weather patterns all around the globe, including right here in Europe. One of the main ways La Niña shapes our weather is by affecting the position and strength of the jet stream, a fast-moving ribbon of air high above us. During La Niña winters, the jet stream can be blocked or diverted, making UK forecasts much trickier for meteorologists. This blocking effect often increases the chance of colder, drier spells, especially as winter progresses. It can mean more frosty mornings, longer stretches without rain, and even the potential for snow in some regions. A memorable example is the famously cold winter of 2010 to 11, when the UK shivered through heavy snow and icy conditions, right in the middle of a strong La Niña event. However, it's important to remember that La Niña doesn't guarantee snow every time. Its effects depend on where high-pressure systems set up around the UK, which can change from year to year. If high pressure blocks to our west, cold air can sweep down from the north, bringing a chillier winter to Scotland and northern England. Meanwhile, the south might stay milder, with more sunshine and less snow, just as we're seeing in this year's forecast. But if high pressure sets up to the east, it can allow milder, wetter air to flow in from the Atlantic, keeping temperatures up and reducing the risk of snow. So, while La Niña is a key player in shaping our winter, it's just one part of a much larger, more complex system. High pressure, the jet stream, and other global patterns all interact to create the weather we experience, and that's why each winter forecast is a unique puzzle, full of uncertainty, but also excitement, as we watch these distant forces shape our local weather. Our winter weather is shaped by the North Atlantic's daily drama, powerful storms and blocking highs. Every day, the atmosphere above us is in constant motion, with vast systems swirling and clashing far out at sea before making their way towards our shores. These weather patterns are like actors on a stage, each playing a crucial role in the unfolding story of the UK's winter. Atlantic storms driven by the powerful jet stream bring wind and rain, especially to the south and west. The jet stream acts like a fast-moving conveyor belt, steering these storms directly towards us. When it's strong and positioned just right, it can funnel a relentless parade of wet and windy weather, battering coastlines and soaking cities. But sometimes blocking highs can halt this flow, acting like a giant atmospheric roadblock. When these high-pressure systems settle in, they can bring days of calm, clear skies, and frosty mornings. If the block sets up to the north or west, it can even open the door to sudden Arctic blasts, sending icy winds and freezing temperatures our way. These setups can trigger rapid temperature drops and widespread snow, even in the south. One moment it might feel mild and wet, and the next a sharp snap can bring a blanket of snow, transforming the landscape overnight. It's this unpredictability that keeps us on our toes each winter. This winter, expect frequent storms in the south, with heavy rain and gusty winds, while the north is more likely to see cold air incursions, icy mornings, and the chance of snow. The contrast between regions can be dramatic, with some areas facing flooding rains and others waking up to a winter wonderland. The ongoing battle between storms and blocks makes UK forecasting uniquely challenging. Meteorologists must constantly track shifting patterns, as the balance can tip quickly from stormy to serene or from mild to freezing, often with little warning. Will storms dominate, sweeping in with rain and wind, or will a stubborn blocking high bring a wintry surprise, locking in cold and snow? The outcome is never certain, and that's what makes each winter so fascinating. Stay tuned. The atmosphere is always full of surprises, and the next twist in the weather story could be just around the corner. With such varied weather ahead, adaptability is key. In the south, focus on staying dry, invest in a sturdy umbrella, waterproof coat, and check your drains. In the north, layer up. Thermals, fleeces, and waterproofs are essential, plus a winter car kit for snow. Everyone should check heating systems, stock up on essentials, and keep a torch handy for power cuts. Get your flu jab to stay healthy. Most importantly, stay informed. Check the forecast daily, whether on TV, radio, or your phone. Being prepared means you can enjoy whatever winter brings, from sunshine to snow. Dress smart, plan ahead, and make the most of the season. That's our best look ahead at winter 2025 to 2026. We've seen the likely mild, wet south and cold, snowy north, and explored the global and local forces at play. But the only certainty is the unpredictability of British weather. Embrace the variety, be prepared, but also find joy in whatever the season brings. Rainy days are perfect for cozy cafes, snowy days for magical walks. Every type of weather offers its own beauty and opportunities. Stay up to date with forecasts, and I'll be here each morning to guide you. Let's welcome winter with open arms. Enjoy the drama, the beauty, and the adventure.